here from the blog theduvallhomestead.com, where I write about farm-to-table recipes and homemade natural living. And today I'm going to show you how to make a pumpkin. If you've ever wondered how to make a pumpkin from scratch, it is a lot easier than you probably think. You just want to get a pumpkin and you're going to basically cut it up, roast it in the oven, and put it in a food processor. It's nice to buy canned pumpkin from the store, especially when you need it in a pinch for pumpkin pie or whatever you're making, but there is something really special about actually making it from scratch from a farm fresh pumpkin if you are able to get one. Even if you don't have a farm near you or you aren't growing your own pumpkins, you can get a pumpkin from the grocery store, and they are only a couple dollars, and they will yield you so much pumpkin puree, and it's just nice to be able to make it right there in your kitchen. At least I think so. You're gonna wanna have a sugar pie pumpkin. You can cut up a lot of other pumpkins. This is the one that I prefer. Usually most people do, I think, because it tastes the sweetest. Some of the pumpkins you might find just don't have as good of a flavor, but you basically can do the same method with a butternut squash. A pumpkin is just a vegetable like any other squash, so any edible pumpkin squash you can pretty much use. You're gonna start by cutting the top part off of the pumpkin. You wanna use a really nice sharp knife. Make just a circle around the stem with your knife. Next, you want to skin your pumpkin. I'm using this squash peeler. You don't want to use a potato peeler or a really like rinky-dinky potato peeler because you want something really strong to be able to peel the pumpkin skin off. So in this method, you're basically skinning the pumpkin, cutting it in half, taking the seeds out, and then chopping it up into chunks and then roasting it. I like doing it this way, but there is another way you can do it. You can simply cut the pumpkin in half without skinning it if you're in a rush. Put it in the oven and roast it just the two halves, and then take it out of the oven, and then with a spoon you can kind of tear it away from the skin. I like doing it this way because when you chop it up into chunks, more of the pumpkin is being exposed to the oven, and so it's more of a roasted flavor. Just drizzle with olive oil and put in the oven at 375 for 30 minutes. The other nice thing about cutting the pumpkin in chunks is it's really easy to put into a food processor. We have a really small food processor, so this works well for us. Thank you so much for watching this video on how to make a real pumpkin. Share with me in the comments below if you made a pumpkin recipe with your real pumpkin. If you are brand new to my page, make sure you subscribe and like on Facebook. Every week I post new farm-to-table recipes and homemade natural living from our homestead here in Duvall. Thank you so much for stopping by the Duvall Homestead.